Good day, gentlemen. I had a little scare. My phone wasn't working. I couldn't record. I was upset. But anyway, stayed calm. Growing up. Amazing. Anyhow, I was at the light. And there were 3 cars ahead of me. And the light had turned green. And you know, I don't blow my horn just the light turns green because I hate when people do it. So I waited and waited and no one moved. So I blew my horn. Now, the 3 people in front of me took their sweet time moving. And I'm like, what the hell is this, man? And then the thing what got me was the guy in front of me, he was on his phone. So I assumed the others were on their phone. He looked up from his phone and looked back at me and glared at me. And I'm like, dude, I'm not afraid of you. You've got feline tendencies. Well, I would say as a man, if you make a mistake, you try to make amends. You correct it or make amends depending on how much damage you cause. You humble yourself. You don't glare at the person you did wrong. You did wrong. And to see this guy looked back at me and glared at me and screwed his face up. And I'm saying, this is what masculinity is now. This is a young boy between 25, maybe 30 the most. And I'm like, this is what masculinity is now? You in the wrong. Rather than right what you did, correct what you did, you're going to glare at the person you did wrong. Gentlemen, I have to thank my friend. I was solid. I'll have to do something nice for. I'm glad I did this because my mind went on Robert Perkins, power to the people, who said that masculinity has been watered down. And Mr. Perkins, I have to agree with you, but in fact, masculinity no longer exists. And that's why I'm glad I decided to do this and do something for men. This is unacceptable. And I just finished typing out the chapter, Men do not waste time nor impede the progress of others. And I was doing this for young boys between the ages of 10 and 15. Here it is, a big grown man. First of all, you're not only wasting time or impeding people's progress, you're actually doing something illegal. He's not supposed to be, he was standing still at the light, so maybe he could steal a glance at his phone. However, he wasn't taking his responsibility as a driver seriously because he was distracted. Excuse me. And I don't think the average driver realized how dangerous a machine a car is. You can cause a lot of damage with a car. And I've seen people lately driving their car while looking at their phones. And I'm like, this is what a smartphone has done to society. And I find that amusing that a smartphone feeds people's stupidity and gives them an outlook to embrace their stupidity. And it's getting worse. And gentlemen, as men, you should not have anything breaking your focus, let alone something as silly as a phone. Because I was born in 72. If I wasn't home and the phone call came through, I didn't die. I lived a long time from the phone in the home until the portable cell phone. I'm still alive. And I guarantee you this. Whatever was going on in that phone, he didn't make a penny from it. And when I drive, I do not, if my phone rings, I do not stop, take my eyes off the road to answer it. I will wait until either I'm at a traffic light or there's no one in front of me, and I pick it up and hold it in front of me and answer it. But then, with Bluetooth, you can answer it if you have the thing in your ear. Because my thing is this, I'm not going to get distracted, get in an accident, and hurt somebody. And that phone call isn't even about money. So even if I do get in an accident, I've got money to deal with it. So as far as I'm concerned, Anything on that phone can wait until I'm home or I stop. Gentlemen, you've got to be man and masculine. Not because everyone is a trend means you must join in. If it makes sense, yes. Is it beneficial? Yes. But to go along just to go along, no. That's not what men do. Men do not do things like that. Anyway, gentlemen, thank you for joining me in Man Talk. All right, goodbye.